May the stars guide you.
Sweet Bunny joined the server. Sweet Bunny disconnected from the server.
The enemy has taken point B.
Not enough energy.
Point B belongs to you.
Before defeat.
The enemy has taken point B. Point B belongs to you.
Fury is mine. Nothing can bring me down.
day is yours!
Eat pain.
The enemy has taken point B. Hold on to your points. Seize theirs. Just like that, blue team takes a capture point. Blue team grabbed a capture point. Just like that, blue team takes a capture point. Red team wins a capture point. Blue team grabbed a capture point. Attention, my creation. Red team wins a capture point. Blue team grabbed a capture point. Another fine example of engineering. The enemy has taken point B.
Nothing can bring me down.
Your team is victorious. Point B belongs to you.
I like it.
Paladin VII joined the server. Paladin VII joined Channel Milk, the Guernsey Milking Coalition on the server.
Hello.
Hello.
Ideas are like cream. Good.
One more run and that will be PvP daily.
My engineer absolutely wrecks people in PvP now. It's just disgusting.
Just like that,
I think it's
blue
even
team takes
broken.
a capture point.
Seriously,
Just
I'm
like
winning
that,
like
blue team takes a capture point.
odds and numbers I should not be winning.
Oh, that's in World v World, right?
And structured PvP.
Random matches.
Yep.
Blue
Although
team
I'm
grabbed
still
the capture
extremely
point.
vulnerable to conditions, I still wreck face, even with that huge handicap.
Jordan joined the server. Jordan joined Channel Milk, the Guernsey Milking Coalition on the server.
Hello?
Senor.
Donde está? I can't use that one in this channel.
That's how amazing I am.
Okay, for some reason I still am not getting the defender part.
You have to kill someone right on top of it.
On top of it? Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
That one's a hassle to get.
The enemy has taken point B.
at least I know that.
Although I did get credit for someone who was killed off of it after I'd meleeed with them on the point.
I'm hurt.
So I basically had to be a sitting duck in
Not quite sure. It's a little complicated, that's all I remember. If you really need it, we can find like an empty server and you can just kill me while I stand on a point.
I just needed a win. After that, I'll have at least
Armor and
fire for the The other one's just extra.
Gotcha.
Point B belongs to you.
Accelerating.
Where am I going?
Yep, it's on a point. I just got that.
Nice. That one. That direction. I like these new maps. They're very pretty in PvE. I get
Six, how do you like Fallout?
What was that?
How do you like Fallout? Or did you get it?
No, I'm not the one
Oh.
who's getting it.
Oh no, it's Josh. Never mind, I was thinking of Josh.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
How is it?
I'm blown away. It's all I can say.
Really?
Really,
Like
I'm blown
Skyrim
away.
kind of blown away, or beyond even that?
Beyond Skyrim.
Oh,
like
wow.
beyond Witcher.
Can't wait for those new video cards to come out next year.
The enemy has taken point B.
Like, it's harder than all the other Fallouts. And Deathclaws are now to be feared and
Yeah, I saw
ran
your
away
post.
from. It's, yeah. Like I saw the Deathclaw and I'm like, oh, these things in New Vegas. No problem. Oh my gosh, I need to run.
Your team is
To
victorious.
run for dear life.
I'm leaving, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Deathclaws were nasty even back in Fallout New Vegas.
No, now it's like, dude, they prance around when they're fighting.
They prance around while they're fighting.
But I mean, like, they kind of.
I'm imagining a Deathclaw and a tutu here.
I know.
Please correct my mental image.
What they'll do is, like, when you're shooting at them, they'll kind of drift from the right to the left, and get close to you, and then they'll just lay into you. And I was in a power suit, and that happened.
So they're sidestepping in order to get themselves closer.
Yeah.
Hope you're here to help.
I know your face from my dream.
And you need a dog. A dog seriously helps.
Whoa. So what's the setting, the location setting for number 4?
Boston. Then it's very beautiful. Like, the city is a lot like the Capital Wasteland, and outside of it is a lot like New Vegas.
Challenge.
Up for a challenge?
I'll have to get some screenshots of any landmarks, notable places.
I will. Trust me, I will.
I need screenshots of
You must visit more
the
often.
the year setting is on what, like 50s, 60s?
50s, 60s, yeah. But it's like 2080, 2280.
All right.
This is a year.
All right. First thing is see if they included the MIT buildings. Second, City Hall.
I think they did include the MIT, but they changed the name to like CIT.
So I need City Hall, the MIT building, John Hancock building.
Feel the fires of Balthazar.
And I think I don't know if the Prudential building is also around at that time. You can also check to see. Actually, maybe not. I don't think the NBA was around at that time, was it?
The what?
Ho,
As
traveler.
the, when was the NBA formed?
Like in the 70s, 80s?
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah, might not be able to see the Boston Garden at that time.
You must visit more often. Quick.
No! Ah.
Might makes right.
I like these adventures in Heart of
More
Thorns,
credits, I
but
say?
some of
Less
them make me
violence.
want to punch a baby quaggan. They really do.
Go on.
I'm doing the Leyline Spark one,
May the stars guide
just
you.
not having much luck. I know I can get gold because I got within like 3 seconds of it the first time.
Oh, the known rule in gaming. When you're close to something, chances are you're not going to get it until another 20-30 tries.
Yeah, really.
I can sure see why they made you
Got it!
octopus.
With 1 second to spare. Whew.
I guess I'll go over to Barathi Hinterlands and do Uber.
Remember how Three Dog was all calm, cool, collective? You guys remember Three Dog, right?
Oh, that was from Fallout 3 though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have this new guy. His name is Skeeter, and he's very much on the. Oh, I don't know. He's like he overthinks things on the radio, and it's hilarious. He's full of anxiety. It's like, oh, buddy, sorry.
For great justice.
Can't wait to play it. But I'm gonna wait for until next year at the very earliest.
There's not too
Because-
many bugs.
Well,
from
no,
what
it's
I've
not.
seen.
It's not because of the bugs. It's because the new video cards from Nvidia and ATI, the ones that are supposed to have like double the bandwidth processing or something like that, are coming out then. And that's what I'm going to be looking at a new rig. My current rig, I'm playing Guild Wars 2 on minimum settings on a subsample, not native.
And you still wreck people with that? Man, you gotta tell people about that.
Mm-hmm.
For great justice. Might makes right. For great justice!
Humans, you will soon meet your makers.
Weakness makes me sick. Healthy and hale. Shake it off. Might makes right. Weakness makes me sick.
The boat gear overloads
Ready
are
to
dead.
hit.
Taking hold of the hill. This camp will be ours.
Might, healthy and hale. Shake it off. Anchor rising.
Back me up!
Almost ready. Might
Weakness makes me sick.
shake it off.
Pitiful humans. You think you can me?
Gaining adrenaline. Need more energy. For great justice.
When your lives do. I promise a painful end.
Weakness makes me sick.
Adrenaline
Worth
building.
the effort.
Moving out. Shake it off. Almost ready. Moving out.
I promise a painful end.
For the queen. The junction. You please.
Gaining adrenaline. Almost ready.
I promise a painful end.
Shake it off.
Sling it round to your
For great justice. Moving out. Gaining adrenaline. Shake it off. For great justice. Gaining adrenaline. On the mend. Moving out. Shake it off. For great justice. Adrenaline almost full.
Stay with your company.
Prepare the strike. For great justice. For great justice. Armored up. Ready to hit. Retaliation incoming. For great justice. Now that's teamwork. Adrenaline building.
All companies
For
to Southport.
great justice. All assemble. For great justice.
Tremble, humans. You will soon meet your makers.
donate more to
Anger
those.
rising.
Not too bad for the experience, at least.
For great justice. Moving out.
Great justice.
Help me, please.
Shake it off. Gaining benefit.
I watch over this place.
And I deserve it too.
For great justice.
Oh, why must they put the Ori node over there?
Need more energy.
The spirits of the wild welcome you.
Wow, that's an easy one. I got gold on the first try.
Which one?
Drone race. It's kind of fun too. You turn into one of those bicycles, race through a terrain.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess that should be easy.
For great justice!
Ooh, diving goggles. Hello. Geronimo! Oh hey, that was a mastery point too. Nice. I have to remember to tell Chris about that. Quick and easy mastery point.
bar
plane.
makes things broken. It died pretty fast.
An interesting mechanic.
For some champions, I'm glad they actually implemented it.
My
Others,
turn.
I'm not too sure.
Probably could.
Like, take for example, the Mega Destroyer. Before the brake bar was implemented, people used to shove and yank that the Mega Destroyer from the lava pool, and it was so annoying as someone who usually tends to be on the opposite side of the lava pool, so that way things can go a little bit quicker. And yet now with the brake bar, well, it just stands there. Actually, it didn't stand there that one time I was there. It actually came out of the lava and starts attacking everybody.
That takes more energy. For great justice!
One thing that didn't change is people who are shoving the veteran destroyers in between the destroyer submersion.
And I'm out of chalk acid again. Crud.
Parker Queen.
Kind of like a sports announcer. I was half expecting you to say, GOAL!
Well, with the way the Parker Queen rolls, I might just get a home goal.
In a minute?
In a minute.
In a New York minute, huh?
So, as for that brake bar being half broken on a Parker Queen, yeah, it's,
Fully broken?
Well, like I said, partially broken, because
Prepare for
the
toxic
original
waste
Carker
evacuation.
Queen mechanic
T-minus 3
has
minutes
you
and
taking
counting.
the Carker eggs and throwing it at her in order to reduce the armor.
Right.
Now at the start, it was 40. I saw it dip down to about 26, 27, and it was going down fast after the brake bar was broken.
Justice!
When it was 20-something, 25 with armor, it was still taking, it was still slower than the original. And now for the electrifying death
Toxic
bed.
waste disposal protocol initiating in T-minus 2 minutes and counting.
Anger rising.
So I'm walking into this cave and I'm like, man, this is a really big cave. And then all of a sudden I hear this growling and I'm like, that's pretty familiar sounding growling. All of a sudden I see a Deathclaw drop from the roof. I'm like, oh!
Oh.
I remember it!
Oh. They're dropping from the roof?
They can drop from the ceiling in caves.
Oh, that is just wrong.
Yeah. Like when I first fought one, it broke. Like they're all underground. That's where they come from.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm fighting one. I'm like, oh, I don't have my power suit. Crap.
T-minus 1 minute and counting until hazardous material evacuation. Return to platform to limit exposure.
Man, those golden fractal weapons are so terrible.
I don't understand the appeal of them at all either.
Yeah, me either.
It's like the prime example of laziness.
It really is.
Lazy
But I don't know
developer
what we're gonna do with
syndrome.
it, so I'll just recolor it.
And people are pretty much having the same
Beginning
opinion.
evacuation protocol.
Why would anyone
System
want that?
is warming up.
So ugly as well.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Efficient. Excellent.
I mean, if I want golden weapons, I might as well be playing Call of Duty.
Anger rising.
Did I just seriously go in a gigantic circle?
System link experiencing critical failure.
Hate this map.
Aborting evacuation. Stand. Pilot tampering
You're
suspected.
entangled, right?
Requesting Mark II for
Yeah.
Yep, plays
Mark
the
II
maze
request
as
granted.
far as
Prepare for drop placement.
Yeah, it's definitely amazing.
Alright, I'm gonna unplay you now.
Oh, come on. I've used that one before.
On the bed.
Be right back.
Hacking in this game is so much harder.
Oops, I forgot to do a vista before I went to Apollo.
Oh, that's nice. Irradiated mole rats.
For great justice!
I swear, if I see a Deathclaw down here.
Oh yeah, that's my loot.
For great justice! For great justice! For great justice! Out of endurance. Shape ready to hit. For great justice! For great justice! Shake it off.
Jason joined to the server. Jason joined Channel Milk, the Guernsey Milking Coalition on the server.
What's going on, dude?
Stop.
It's kind of cool. I was looking at this when I logged in to get my daily reward. It's pretty rad. They switched Quag and Paddle to a race.
Yeah?
Well, it's always been a gold rush. Yeah, it's always been a rush. I don't know why I was thinking that was a... Maybe because they call it a race.
For great justice! Shake it off. Ready to hit.
Yeah, I wonder if Matt and Florin are again. I'm wondering how many people we're gonna have tonight. 'Cause Micah is working late, so he's not gonna be here.
For great just almost shake it off. Need more endurance. For great justice.
Oh yeah, that's my loot.
Shake it off. For great justice. For great justice. Almost ready.
justice! We do the best we can.
Seek, and you shall find.
I offer the best prices around.
Nothing like the spoils of war.
It's Chamber 3 Dog from Fallout 3, right?
Sure.
You played Fallout 3, right?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of the Fallout series.
Oh, I thought you were.
Nope. Fallout 4 is a game I'll consider getting like I did with Skyrim, but after Morrowind and which was like 2001, and Oblivion in 2005 or something like that, or 2006. I can't remember what year it came out. Doesn't matter. They don't do enough initial polishing of their games. And
this one seems pretty polished.
Well, but what I mean is like the players end up modding a lot of that stuff. Like now you could use Sky UI, and you know, like I wouldn't even consider playing that game without it. Like, you know what I mean? Like Skyrim, I wouldn't consider playing Skyrim without Sky UI. Like in all the times that I've like deleted it and then like reinstalled it and stuff like that, it's like one of the first mods I grab because they built that interface with consoles in mind, and they don't seem to learn they don't build that stuff out, you know, properly. And so like if I get it, it's going to be one of those things where I'll pick it up. Like, you know, a year down the road when they do like a game of the year and a ton of modders have gotten a hold of it. Because I loved Skyrim when I got it because it was where it should have been when they released it. And it was great. I didn't have, you know, like, I got to I played the vanilla game. You know, I didn't add any new quests, I didn't add any stuff like that, but I just made, like, all the UI, the graphics, like, I just got rid of bugs, just made everything better.
Gotcha.
And I've noticed quite a few things from watching, like, quick looks at that game that I could see that, you know, the people are gonna get in there and do some really, really cool stuff with it. I really like that you can, like, I think modders are gonna have a field day with, I loved how they implemented building the stronghold type stuff, because that's gonna let people, like, really dig in and build a lot of that stuff out without having to do a ton of creation kit work, which is really cool. So I'm excited to play it, but not for like a year.
Yeah.
It's a game that I'll definitely pick up though.
I've read about
the color palette. The color palette looks a lot better in this game.
It does. I mean, like, the water is still, you know, it's still kind of the same, but
sure.
Everything else, it's very fresh and new.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. I mean, that was the thing that turned me off to Fallout 3. Was
Infinity
just the
122
color
joined
palette
the
was
server.
awful. Like, it was just, and I understand. You know,
Brown.
you're trying to evoke that, you know, like what, you know, that would be like in a nuclear, like apocalyptic wasteland, but like it doesn't mean I want to look at that the whole time. So it's really cool. And it seems like it has a lot of really cool ideas. It just after watching some of the gameplay and stuff, it looks like really cool, which is way more than I can say for like New Vegas or Fallout 3.
Yeah.
I ever thought about those
Infinity
games.
122 joined Channel Milk
Yo.
the Guernsey Milking Coalition on the server.
Hello.
What's it all about, yo?
Not much.
It's like over time, your gear begins to, you know, wear and tear. You can't repair it, but you get to notice it's like, hey, well, that was a different color before. Be right back.
Nothing. Oh dear.
Man, we only need 40 more silver waste shovels for the mine.
Yep, that's the only thing left. And the
Cool.
knowledge, which I'm sure you have a ton of.
Being a pleb who hasn't caught up on anything, I instantly had the imagery of an entire guild of people throwing shovels at a mine. Like literally just throwing them at a mine.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. No, it doesn't need tones. We've got all the elderwood, all the mithril ingots, all the 18 slot leather packs. We just need 40 more silverware shovels, and that's it.
The treasurer says that it's got 0 in there, unless that's belongs to something else.
If you need
Yeah,
help on
that's not the mine
the guild
excavation.
missions, Jay, I'll go with you guys.
Yeah, you should jump in, man. I don't know. I mean, we gotta see. I mean, it's right now. It's me, Six, Ian, and Zach. If you're coming, Zach.
I think I will if I don't have to.
Alright.
Yeah,
it's not the mining, and I don't know if Matt's gonna get on, and I know Micah's not gonna be here, and I would imagine Forum's gonna show up, but I don't know.
Yeah, I've been going like 10 hours strong today, so
Yeah, a little half-hour break won't kill you.
Half-hour break from video games to play another video
To
game.
play another video game. Yeah, Boston will still be there, bro.
I don't know. It's looking pretty.
Pretty wasted.
I posted
That's a way of putting it.
I posted the weapons and stuff, Jordan, on the Facebook page for Battlefront.
I saw.
Yeah, it's really cool.
so,
And that's not even including the stuff that they won't release until the movie comes out because they don't want anybody to see it.
So, in Fallout 4, with the console commands, one of them
Oh boy.
is this. You know, I'm a sucker for the console commands. So one of them is like this dev testing site where you can just take all the weapons you want and everything and come back to the, Boston and do whatever you want. So the dev testing is like that scene from Matrix where they walk into the white room.
Oh gosh.
And it's like
Updated it.
Guns.
That's classy.
Guns.
Yeah.
I forget if you used to be able to type, and you should try this at some point. You used to be able to player dot place me at, or no. You could do COC space.
COC is a
Todd
little
test.
messed up.
But you could do COC space Todd test, because that was Todd, what's his name, the director of Bethesda. That was his test room, and it had everything that. The little playground, I'm sure, and every one of their games has had that, so unless he didn't work on that game, I'm sure that would be.
Yeah, I'm glad Fallout or Bethesda got the rights back to Fallout.
Oh, no wonder they didn't want us to use Tomes of Knowledge. They want us to use them on the guild hall. I'll donate those. I got tons of those.
Wait, donate them the guild hall for what?
I'm donating my tomes. I've got some tomes. I've got a couple stacks of tomes of knowledge.
Tomes. No, wrong one.
Tombs.
So I don't want to go too much into it, but Jordan, what do you think of Fallout?
So I was blown away with Skyrim. I was blown away with, like Witcher 3. This one, I'm just completely speechless, blown away, whatever you want to call it. I'm amazed.
So does it have a dial?
Does it have a dial?
Does it turn up to 11?
That's yeah. I think you'd be best served on waiting, Zach. It's definitely designed with a console UI in mind.
Yeah,
so
that's what I was preparing.
It's actually better on PC.
That's why I'm.
But
if you don't lock the frame rate to 60 FPS, I heard there's some interesting bugs.
There are some bugs that are interesting. But other than that, it's pretty stable. There are some like graphical bugs I've found, or some like you look at a certain thing and all of a sudden your frame rate decides to go down, or like one that's pretty common with me is control bug, where for some reason I'll just keep on moving to the left or the right, and so then I have to let go of the key and then it'll reset.
Yeah, just from watching like quick looks and stuff, Zach, it's a very console, like they definitely developed on consoles with the UI in mind, like they did with the old games. I waited for a year before I got Skyrim, and I loved it. I was so happy that I waited, because I got to make the game exactly what I wanted to make it. Not with like quests and stuff, but just UI and all that stuff, and it was the experience I wanted to have, and I didn't have to deal with any of the frustrations. But I would just talking about this, I would never play Skyrim without Sky UI installed.
Right.
Like it feels
so wrong to do it without it.
Yeah, so it's like I'm not gonna put myself through a couple months of like that stuff before, the Silverlock team gets all that stuff kind of put together. But there's some really smart stuff with it though too, Zach, that's gonna make it really cool for modders. And they have a really smart building system in place, like even smarter than the Hearthfire stuff. And it looks really good. It looks really intuitive. And it just looks like it's easy to build structures and do that kind of stuff, which is great because you're not taking an ESP and then that thing's always in. And you have to remember which playthrough you want to use that house on and which one you don't want to use it on. When you build with these tools, they're per character. So building structures, you can just leave, and then that way you can have a totally different experience on a different character without having to remember, oh yeah, I got a storage thing in there and I didn't load that for my character that I like to play this way, which makes it really cool. So no mod organizer hassles with that stuff, which will be really nice.
That's good.
It's going to be cool. As the older I've gotten though, the further away I've gotten from like needing to play games like day one. I just don't have that same type of like drive for that stuff anymore.
I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm the same way, but I really only play like 1 or 2 games in a month now. I'm always playing Counter-Strike now.
Okay, how many of those tomes do I need? 6, 10?
How can I help you?
I have no idea. Let's see.
Check it, because I had to leave to come back to my bank to get the stuff. So just if you can look, like, and what else are we missing from that? Because I might have it.
Let me check the treasure now.
We'll give everybody like 5 more minutes, and then we'll just go ahead and start guild missions.
Yeah, it's not giving me a count. We just have 0 of the tomes.
Okay.
And 0 of the Elonian wine.
How much wine do we need?
I need to check on that. Only I know which one belongs to which. It would at least made it easier for me to know the stuff I need it. And I donated a whole bunch of some of the tier 5 materials.
These are
Are you at the guild hall right now?
Yeah, I'm at the guild hall.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go over to LA then, because that way I can get the Elonian wine.
Elonian wine seems to be 50 on a tavern.
Alright, I'll get that. Man, I really wish they had content for this, so that guilds could go out and play together to get this stuff.
Actually, that's for upgrading the tavern, but what? Is there any particular ones that we want to upgrade, or we just want to try to aim for the mine restoration first?
Well, because the mine's gonna be cool, but that's just silverway shovels, so it's going and getting
I'm working on a machine based on dredge technology.
I love meeting new
it's a
people.
sonic silencer.
So I just log into Guild Wars 2 and it's like, okay, ready to go back to Boston.
Nice.
I'll do it with you guys, but it's like, I'm ready, let's go.
Ooh, that's gonna be expensive. 50 Mystic Coin for the Music City theme.
You guys see the raid rewards for Guild Wars 2?
Yeah, it's pretty slim.
Mm-hmm. Legendary armor, ascended armor and weapons, unique boss rewards. It's kind of like, it kind of told us all this before. Thanks.
Let's see.
Okay. 51.
There's. I see the Homes of Knowledge for Guild Enhancement Experience. That one requires 10, it seems.
Bear, wolf, raven, and snow leopard. But my personal spirit is eagle.
As for Elonian wine, there's 30 on experience and 30 on karma. There's 60 total of the Elonian wine. That is
Well, I just bought 50 of them. So if somebody else wants to buy 10 of them, we can finish it out.
Yeah, I can spare 10.
Cool.
I've been a little bit too spendy as of late. I'm now down to sub 1,000 gold now.
Well, and this stuff isn't...
You seem a friend.
I don't know, there's just nothing, it's just a big gold sink. Like, I wish that they had put some effort into this being stuff for guilds to do together. Like, but it's not, it's just we want you to spend your gold so that you have less of it to spend on the gem shop, so that maybe you think about opening your wallet up. Because you guys unlocking this thing was like the most fun I've heard the guild having in a long time. And then that was kind of it for guild content. Alright, let's see here.
I wish I could actually access my personal bank to get all the materials.
Which one should I go for first? Should I go for the enhancement experience or the karma?
Either one. You could split it amongst. You could split half and half. It doesn't matter. Just dump them all to the treasury and that's it.
Alright.
They'll probably just let you dump however many that you have and will appropriately split.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Or use whatever that is left or whatever.
Why the heck does our tavern want bowls of saffron mango ice cream? What kind of tavern is this?
People like spells or swords. Give me a good old-fashioned shovel any day.
I need to check on how to make those. Actually, I did check on how they make those. It was like you needed perfect snowflakes, and
I got tons of those. I can make that. Saffron mango, I can make that stuff. I bought tons of those and they were like 50 copper a pop because crafting to 500 was so easy with snowflakes.
Yeah. Snowflakes were really good for that.
I have 3 virtues.
Well, why don't we do this? Since there's really only like 5 of us,
Properly developed sense
and we
of
may
vengeance.
end up getting some stuff that we don't really want to do with 5 of us, why don't we just wait until tomorrow and do guild missions? I'll go make a bunch of saffron mango ice cream.
You mean I left Boston just to hear let's do this tomorrow?
Well, no, you got a nice little break in. You needed to rest your eyes. Yeah, I could hear it in your voice. You were drooling on yourself a little bit. I was concerned about you, friend.
It was an intervention.
There should have a minute intervention if you think this is an intervention.
I've never seen Jordan log out so quickly, but that was great. All I see is Jordan is now offline. That was good.
Later, losers.
Okay, 40 bowls of saffron mango ice cream. I'm on it. I'm gonna go make that right now.
I think I could probably make 1 glass mug. I'm not too sure. I have to go through drive. I need to go through drive top again and start farming up this sand piles again.
So I think you know who I think they'll put in. I think that they'll end up putting in like Luke. They'll put in Chewie from the new movies as one of the heroes because he's not in yet, and I think they're saving him for when the new movies come out. I think they'll put him in. They'll put Kylo Ren in. They'll put both Finn and Rey in, and then I bet you they'll do like a movie skin Luke. And then I'll be really interested in seeing if, what's his name? Because they haven't shown him yet. They haven't shown Luke yet. But, what is that dude's name? Max von Sydow. The guy that played he did the voice for the Helper that was the part of the Blades with what's her name in Skyrim. What was that guy's name? Help me out.
Esbern or something?
Yeah, Esbern. He played Esbern.
Oh my god, his voice.
Yeah, he's playing one of the characters in the new Star Wars movie, but they haven't shown him yet. And I'm wondering if he's like the dude behind the dude, or if he's going to end up being a good guy. But his voice just doesn't. I don't think he's going to be a good guy. I really don't, because he narrated the very first kind of like teaser trailer they did for Star Wars, and he did not sound like he was a good guy. So I'll be interested in seeing if they put him in, and then I would love to see them put in Captain Phasma as one of the playables, where you could do like Stormtrooper squad stuff. It'd be pretty awesome because Princess Leia has some pretty cool abilities that she can do. Where if players spawn around her, they spawn around her as like elite guard, and they get different skills, like different rebel skills. So I'm wondering if they put Phasma in, if she could spawn like kind of like elite stormtroopers, which would be pretty sweet.
I heard Boba Fett's gonna be in. Yeah.
He is. Yeah, he's got his jetpack.
Thank God.
Yeah, he's got his jetpack and he's got his flamethrower. He looks really fun.
Not to mention the fact that he's not dead after the movie.
Well, it's old film.
Yeah.
So all that EU stuff has been wiped out, so Boba Fett's pretty dead.
Well, I mean, like, doesn't the game kind of imply that he survived?
I think they kind of make a joke about it on one of the Tatooine levels, but
yeah.
I think for all intents and purposes, Boba Fett's not alive. If Boba Fett's alive, it's gonna be. I remember.
Christmas special all over again.
Reading that, and I remember reading that fanfic like years and years and years ago, and just being totally furious about it. Like, what? Like, come on. Like, okay, everybody likes Boba Fett. I get it, but that doesn't mean we need to write stupid stories about him coming back to life.
I never heard about that one actually.
Yeah, there was one where he crawled out of the Sarlacc, and there was another one where where Darth Maul got cut in half, and then somebody found him and they gave him like a robot body, and it was just
and then he fought Luke.
Like, come on. Like,
I was okay with it.
Stuff like that's just terrible. And then it just turns into this weird. And then instead of writing it like the way it should be written, it just turns into like dark power fantasy emo anime, and it's like, come on.
Alright, one TV show, then I'm going back to Boston.
Well, dude, this is what you should do.
Man on a mission.
I've got a great life plan for you.
See, whenever you say you have a great life plan, I think it's dumb because it's dumb.
Yeah, so all that aside. Get a towel. Heat it up in the dryer. Like, get it wet, and then heat it up in the dryer for like 5 minutes so that it's still damp, but it's hot.
Okay.
And just wrap it around your head. And just lay on the couch and just kind of relax.
I think I've done that before, actually.
It's good business, man. Rest your eyes up.
Time to
Get ready for round 2.
This is more like round 5.
Yeah, that's true. It's like foreign for the first 48 hours that this game was out.
That was
marathon sesh. That kid was
that's just
runner.
Plain old not healthy. Me, on the other hand,
still plain not healthy, but I wonder if I even have this recipe.
I could outrun a centaur.
You didn't discover it?
No, I haven't looked yet. I haven't even looked at the. I'm getting all my math right now. I may actually have to log into my second account. I think I might have it on a mule over there.
I could outrun a centaur.
Because I mean, I bought stacks upon stacks of those. Yeah, it's on my second account. I'm still planning on picking up. I still need to pick up Rocket League and get that for the Steam Winter Sale.
The game looks fun and super stressful at the same time. Like, I'm not even kidding. I watch a lot of my friends play it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It just looks great. It just looks like a fun, like, it just looks like a really good time. So I'm gonna pick that up. And I still haven't played Divinity Original Sin yet. And I'm really ticked off because one of the games that I bought last year, waiting for it to come out, it's an MMO called Repopulation. And it's a very old school style MMO. It's kind of based on Star Wars Galaxies a little bit. They use Hero Engine, and they use their like cloud-based service, and Hero Engine is going through like a whole bunch of garbage right now financially. So they can't actually push updates because they're being tied to that. That's why I always tell myself not to pre-purchase stuff. Because I was waiting to play that game until it was like completely out, you know? Now who knows what's even going to happen to it.
A lot of games have been doing that lately. Like, just drop off in that.
Yeah, it's...
Alternatively. Did I say that right? I'm tired. A lot of games on Steam have been getting like hundreds of fake reviews on them.
Yeah, I read the article about that. How one of them was so bad that the English wasn't even proper, and they didn't even have
totally
any
nonsensical.
hours in the game logged.
Well, Steam should have a better system set up for that. Valve should, rather.
I'm surprised Steam has gotten as far as they did, considering how their company works. It's not like a top-down thing for it, is it?
Yeah, it's very loose. It's almost like...
Yeah, it's like a think tank of just devs who just do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, there's no hierarchy. However you pronounce that stinking word.
Hierarchy?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm bringing the curse on you people.
There's no structure as far as management goes. It's just that you just basically go in, do whatever you want, and do stuff. And if there's something that that's interesting that helps get things in motion and people get interested, then they get greenlit.
You remember how much?
Probably the reason why there is no such thing as a 3 in Valve.
Well, that's
I get it.
The interesting thing to me is that I remember how much everybody hated it. It was like the only place you could get Half-Life 2 was when they released it on Steam, and it was like downloading it. Like you know, everybody as a service, people were like, I want to own my game. I want a copy of my game, and it's completely done a 180 in less than 10 years when you think about it.
Sweet Bunny
Now
joined the
everybody offers digital pre-orders when you can't run out of a digital item. There's literally zero reason for anybody to pre-order anything digital. And now everybody acts like, when you say like, no, you probably shouldn't do that, people are like, you're crazy. Like, dude, no, like, the only reason I ever pre-ordered at a brick and mortar store was because they had to hold on to a physical copy, and I needed to make sure that that copy was there, or I wouldn't be able to buy the game.
They really should start calling it something different if they're going to keep doing it. Just call it a license reservation or something.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But gamers just spawn the marketing, like, purely at this point, so...
Well, and there's no reason for them not to do it, because people are, myself included, people are idiots and they pre-order stuff.
Right.
Yeah, well, you could pretty much apply the same criticisms towards the for the console business, because I recently got a PlayStation 4, and there is no disc. It's just code, you know, because it comes with the game bundle, the Nathan Drake bundle, and it did not come with a physical disc. It just comes with a code. I have to basically download the Nathan Drake collection from PlayStation Store.
Yeah. And I have nothing against like digital goods. Like, I think that's great because like especially with the way that like Valve, well, everybody pretty much now has it set up. Like, like when my computer broke, like I built my other computer, like it, my library was still intact. I just had to re-download it onto my new computer, and that's great. I think that the thing that I don't like is when you get competitive games and they go unsupported and then they remove support from them. Whereas if you had the disc, you'd still be able to play like that's what was so cool about consoles and being able to play like split screen co-op and stuff like that. You always had access to that, but now they're even starting to remove some of that with cloud-based storage, like, and what you're kind of talking about, Six, like with PS4 and like an Xbox One, and heck, the Wii U is moving into cloud-based storage now. Like with that stuff happening, like as soon as they decide to shut that stuff down, like you'll never have access to that stuff anymore. And part of me wants there to be like physical-based. I like having physical-based games because it means at least if there's like an offline mode, I always have access to that.
Yeah, I personally prefer.
I've got some Asuran stargazer asking me if I can do
For sure.
about the light pollution from Phoenix Roost. I mean, that torch is supposed to light the harbor up. That's the idea.
For, well, in your case, limited internet connection.
Or data caps, even.
Yeah, data cap.
Because when Kojima, like when Konami releases what's it called, and then they do like a day one like 8 GB patch on top of it, it's like it's crazy. Like, yeah, stuff like that's nuts. And they need to. It's getting to a place where games are getting to the size that they can't. They may have to go back to physical media again, unless they somehow their lobbyists, like game maker lobbyists, can work a way around data caps for people. Because like Star Citizen is going to be upwards of 100 gigabytes of data. Like that for me is untenable. Like I can't. That's impossible for me to. I mean, it would be like 3.5 weeks of straight downloads for me.
I have a feeling that video game copies are going to be sold in. Okay, so you know how we all had to deal with like multiple CDs for one game at one point? I have a feeling that because like 24 gig and 32 gigabyte SD cards are getting so cheap.
Yeah.
They might go that route.
That's actually not a bad idea. That's actually really cool. But I could see that
on flash sticks.
Yeah.
That's another great way to do it too, because those are so inexpensive. That's another really cool way to do that.
And it makes storing them so much easier.
Yep. And you could have cool cases for them, and they can even. I mean, it's not like we don't have marketed like flash drives. I mean, like flash sticks. Like they just do them with it looks like something from the game. You know exactly what it is by looking at it. It doesn't even have to have the name on it. Like, like if it was Fallout 4, for example, you would just make it in the shape of Pip-Boy. Like it would be, or it would just be blue and that yellow, and say like 101 on it. That's a super cool idea.
I'm important and busy.
It might only start happening when movie companies do it first, though. If I'm being realistic.
Nope.
They're not gonna do it.
Well, I could see them do. You know what though? I could see games doing it before that, but at the same time, like I could also see like multiple Blu-ray because Blu-rays can hold so much more data.
Yeah.
But I could see like a 2 or 3. I mean, I remember when I played LA Noire, that game on my 360 was 3 discs.
Yeah. Let's see.
Some of the PS1
360 games is pretty much three discs. It was a Star Ocean, and
yeah.
I had to, once I get to a certain point in the story, I had to swap them out. And I don't mind that, personally. I mean, but at least you're not downloading a ton just in order to play the game. You can just pop the disc in, and if it needs to install onto the hard drive, then so be it, and let it install to the hard drive.
Yeah.
But still, at least it's ready and available for me to play.
Yeah, I totally agree, dude.
Dang it, I'm missing what's left.
That's the other thing. I mean, Valve goes out of business. Like like there goes your library. Like, I mean, it just like that kind of stuff is nuts to me. Like, I mean, that would be a nightmare scenario.
That is a nightmare scenario, despite all cases that is highly unlikely.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that it's likely that it'll happen. I mean, that's just. Okay, why am I blind and not finding my windows? There they are.
Question, does Silverway scale or upscale players as far as level goes?
No,
it does not.
It does not. So if you're level 5, you're going to be level 5.
Okay.
And you want to, and always look in the LFG for people taxing, because you can get in good maps, like full maps, and what you'll do is like you'll just join a party that says like 60% full, or 70% done, 80% done, and then once you get in the map, you just leave that party because you're in the map, and then you're in a decent map where you can get a lot of stuff done. It's really nice.
Yeah, I was just curious if I could bring out like my Elementalist or Necromancer out here.
Oh, gotcha.
Because it seems like leveling goes a lot easier in these external or not like when the game first launched. All the maps that you would think you would level through, they're not that great to level through, in my opinion. I guess there's Queensdale.
Bugger! There's no easy access for the final vista I'm trying to get to. You need to do something about that vista.
Is it a Guild Wars Vista?
Yeah. I'm trying to map out Lion's Arch, and the final one happens to be in this remote location where it looks like so the only way you can get to it is to go through the stinking pirate jumping puzzle.
You mean the one that bugs out most of the time and kills you on the first drop?
Yes. And I don't think people have been actively recording since there is no daily for that anymore.
Stay close, girls.
Have dungeons got to the point where people run them? Like run them?
But not anymore because they nerfed them.
Okay.
They nerfed fractals and they nerfed rewards and dungeons, and I think they're going to up the fractal rewards because they came out and just flat out said we want people to be doing the fractals and to do the raids. But the problem is they nerfed a bunch of the fractal rewards as well, and they're gonna have to fix that.
Yes, rescan, gold. That's a great reward.
I don't know how long they did it, or how long ago they did it, but I'm really happy that
Sweet Bunny joined the
they
server.
made burning stack by intensity.
I'm completely unimpressed by it. I think that was a huge mistake.
Sweet Bunny
Sorry,
disconnected
but
from the server.
no.
Yeah, I'm with you, Zach. I like it as well. But I understand where Ian's coming from too. But I dig it. I mean, it just like it made playing Torch on Ranger so much more viable, and like Flame Trap is so much better, and the pet adjustments that they did.
Right, even just Ellie's and Guardians as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, for Ellie's, it's nuts.
For Guardians, it's broken.
Yeah, Guardians. yes, I will agree with that.
I'm
Has it been
sorry,
really
when I
bad in
have
PvP
10
then?
stacks of burning and instantly go down.
Yeah.
About that.
Yeah.
It did seem a little bit upscaled compared to bleeding though. So.
Well, the Dragon Hunter is busted in PvP.
I need to get
Mes-
that burning stack build from here.
Mesmer is also up there in the list of, oh my gosh, what were you thinking? Chronomancer. Like, shatter with shatter, so you can shatter while you shatter, and do more shatters.
Shatterception?
That sounds like Peace Bikers back in everything in Guild Wars 1. Oh wait, no, what was it? Ineptitude Mesmers?
Yeah, and
good God.
Yeah, there was those two skills that you could use that had like a 3-second
Wastrel's Worry and Wastrel's Demise.
Yes.
Story of my life.
So gross. Oh, Wastrel's Worry and Demise. Yuck.
What a broken combination.
And then
And just one class could do it.
Illusionary, he also used... It wasn't... You could use Phantasm with it, but it was like Phantasm and Illusionary Pain or something like that, or Burden of Illusion or something like that, and it like did it until you got down to a certain amount of health, but you would just watch their health bar and then you would just hit your spike skill and it would just wreck them.
Yeah.
Oh, yuck.
And remember fragility?
Fragility spiking, yes.
Yes. Oh my god.
So gross.
And then we always wondered why monks would run around with Spellbreaker.
Yes. You got to the point where when I was playing my monk, I'd run stinking Glimmer of Light just to get their health back up to a point where they couldn't spike them. Like, it was terrible because there were so many of those stinking mesmers that you had to run something like that. And the cast time was so quick that they couldn't interrupt you. And then you just hope that your teammates got a kill in so that you could get your energy back. Oh, let's buy a bunch of vanilla.
My favorite builds in Guild Wars 1 will forever be the Touch Ranger.
Oh god, I remember that.
The Touch Ranger, the Stance Spam Ranger with Scythe. Or Sword, you know, up to you. And then, it was a Tactics Ranger build, that's what it was. And what was the other one?
May the Six watch over you.
I always ran interrupts on my Ranger. Sometimes I would, when I felt trolly, and you'd get just a bunch of just, it was like, oh, it's gonna be jerky day. I'd run Spirit of Extinction, and
yes! Oh my god, yes!
and just wreck everybody.
You would go into like Fort Aspenwood or something with a Minion Master and Spirit of Extinction.
So
oh my
ruthless.
goodness, I love that so much.
Wherever you just get everybody to hate you in a map.
Didn't it get to the point where that was almost a bannable offense?
It was pretty bad. Like, people would report people and stuff for stuff like that. I would always just do it for like one match where it was just like, okay, I need to blow off some steam here on tick. But you'd run into those just runner assassins that had that one, what's that, recall? They'd run stinking recall, they'd cast it in the corner of the map, and then they would run all over the map and then just recall to the other side of the map. And just run from the other team. So they'd let their team die, because you'd be fighting 3-on-4, because they've got no skills to help at all. We'd all be dead, while the other team, and if you left early, you got dishonored. So you couldn't leave, and you're laying there dead for 8 minutes, while the other team tries to chase this stupid assassin down. And the only way that they could beat him is if you had like a trap range or something like that. Or they would finally, or if you had smart players, and they'd figure out where the person cast the recall, and then they would go sit there and wait for him to come back.
Another one I really liked, it was a troll dervish healer build. After they did like the major dervish update.
That was a good healer. That was a good healer.
It was an amazing healer.
Yeah.
Wait, dervishes were healers at one point?
Yeah, later on in the game, like before Guild Wars 2 came out.
In RA, you could use them with Mystic Healing and a bunch of other skills. I ran that on my Derv for quite a bit. Like that, you were actually an effective healer. The only way that you could, I mean, there were counters, but you didn't run into them a lot. It was really cool.
You could literally tank all 5 of the enemy players if you wanted to.
It was sweet. Okay, I need sugar, eggs, and buttermilk, bro.
I miss the days of seeing monks and like rangers or just whatever class that their primary was plus secondary ranger in guild for power shot spikes, I think.
Yeah, I always I had an interrupt build that I really liked to run and then the other one I did that I really liked was I had a strike as one build where I could do upwards of 150 damage to somebody, which sounds really funny after playing Guild Wars for all this time. But man, that build was brutal.
Was it the bunny thumper or the other one?
No, I used a bow with interrupt. It was a build I made, and it was brutal. I mean, because they got poisoned and crippled, and you hit them for a ton of damage, and it was an instantaneous teleport and unblockable. Because running Audiug's Cry, and I can't believe I'm remembering some of these skill names. And there was some other stuff that you could use. There was Audiug's, and there was this other skill that made your pet's attacks unblockable. So you had this instantaneous pet teleport that poisoned, crippled, and did 150 damage.
I remember what you're talking about. I was running that too for a while.
And it had so much pressure because you were getting the energy back from one of the pet skills. You would get this huge amount of energy back, and then with the however much expertise you're running, it's just, oh man, monks hated that.
There's another one I like just with a flat bow or a short bow in Fort Aspenwood or Jade Quarry, where it is marksman's wager plus a lot of the 1 second to shoot.
Yeah.
Arrow skills before they nerf power shot.
Welcome to Metrica Province. You'll find private laboratories.
You could get a constant stream of 90 damage by yourself with just one preparation, and you could just stay at long range and pelt people with it.
I don't know what their deal was with. I don't know what their deal is with how much hate the Rangers. It's just always been Ranger hate.
Yeah, it's always been the class. I get the thing that they're just addicted to their magic concepts, and Rangers don't really seem all that magical, so they're like, well, we're not really gonna buff them. And that could just be a comical version of it.
Now they got the druid version with the staff, so they're like cool with it.
Yeah. Of course, I say that, and then Warriors being as broken as they were for the last year or two for Guild Wars 2.
Years, yeah. Yeah, they've never not. I mean, really, they've never not been broken.
I kind of wonder if they and a lot of other like esports or just any game that has balance issues ever. I wonder if usually they just don't have a competitive analyst on their team to actually like sit down and make balancing the game their top priority, and just let them do that.
The problem with that, there is just so many variables. It's practically impossible to actually come up with every possible scenario as far as builds can go.
Yeah, and with MMOs it's a lot harder.
They would do splits because there's going to be a lot of ticked off people. Like I'm hoping that they do splits because with them saying that they're going to be doing balance patches like every 2 months, like, and it's like to shake the meta up, like they're saying, and when they say that, they're only saying that for PvP.
Right.
And that's going to affect all the other nodes in the game. And I don't think that like raids
Cows
and
joined the server.
and PvE and WW need to have their that stuff happen. And if they do skill splits, that wouldn't be the case.
I was wondering why they never did that from the get-go.
Cows disconnected from the server.
Sense.
In unrelated news, I just got myself a carapace box.
Yeah, you gotta keep
This is the armor skin from Silver Waste. Okay.
That's a good good skin too.
Yeah, they look alright. I think I might just get the heavy set.
Yeah, the heavy is not too bad. I think heavy and light are pretty much the 2 best ones for that particular design.
Yeah.
Medium armors always look so awkward in this game.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of medium armor. I mean, heavy ones, there's about a handful here and there, but the medium ones, not so much.
Yeah, there's not many of the medium sets that I actually like.
I'm pretty much set with the combination that my ranger uses. The like inkless headpiece, Dawn of the Waves chest piece, like the human cultural assassin's boots.
Yep. Yeah, that's really nice. I really like that set.
And then I just have to have a quiver, so that too.
Kevin joined the server.
3 Sorrows Furnace. I'm not feeling that cocky.
Kevin switched to Alia's social club on the server.
2, maybe. 3, on the other hand, no.
There's only 3.
I'm definitely going to jump in when I start doing the ladders and stuff like that. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. To do placement, and we'll see how their matchmaking goes. Should be pretty cool.
Are any of you looking forward to Overwatch?
You know, I would if it wasn't Windows 10 exclusive.
Oh, it is? Wow.
Yeah, and Ben was at Overwatch, and that's actually made by one of the designers of Guild Wars 2 and Guild Wars 1. And I'd be really interested in playing that if it wasn't a 10 exclusive. And Ben actually got a couple beta keys for that, or alpha keys or whatever, and he was going to give me one, but I was like, oh, this is Windows 10 exclusive, and Matt wanted it, so I gave it to Matt. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in that game, but I'm not interested in 10. Not with my internet speeds.
Stability issues with 10 are also pretty common from what I hear.
Yeah,
depends on how you look at it overall, because I'm running it. Yes, there are some concerns, and well, it just, I only kind of wonder as to whether or not Microsoft will change their minds down the road.
All I know is right now, like, I would use Windows 10 for streaming, and I just can't do that with my setup.
So I guess we'll just try for guild missions tomorrow. We'll just shoot for the same time tomorrow night.
No problem. I have the day off from school.
All right, perfect. Cool. So yeah, I'll be on at like 6:30. We'll try to start at 6:30 tomorrow night.
What about the guild announcement or have a message of the day?
Yeah, that would be a good place to relay it. You can put it on Facebook as well.
Yeah.
Or did you already say that?
I'll put it up on Facebook. If you guys want to switch the guild message, that'd be great because I already logged out. So if you got, that'd be great. Thanks. And I'm gonna I'll post it on the Facebook page. But I'm gonna bounce, so I'll see you guys mañana.
Later.
Jason disconnected from Milk the Guernsey Milking Coalition on the server.
I'm bounced too, so have a good night.
Later.
Infinity
Have fun in
122
Boston.
disconnected from Milk the Guernsey Milking Coalition on the server.
World versus world rank 1,819.
They have a personal ranking now? Or is
Always
it
been a
just
personal
your,
ranking.
Or is it your level? Still on 308. I need to run around and use hedge in this.
I love finishing people off with my gyro. So much fun. What's even meaner is I can stealth it.
That always kind of...
Yeah, that is just cheap. Like, not only am I not the one finishing you, but my invisible gyro is finishing you. Like, wow.
It just bugs me personally that, I'm trying to interrupt them, and I'm just waiting for the spike to just fall down on me.
Well, the simple answer is don't get downed by an engineer.
Or a thief. I see
Or
that all the
thief,
time on
yeah.
thieves.
Oh my gosh, I hate thieves. I carry Sneak Gyro on my thing for 2 reasons. 1, Sneak Gyro is awesome, and 2, the tool belt skill is incredibly useful for dealing with all those annoying thieves with their stealth that I hate so bitterly.
You know, we need to do a little timing comparison. Which stealth lasts longer, a thief or a ninja?
Engineer has 5 seconds of visibility. With my build, I think it's possible to go permanent. But it would require a very specialized build. You'd have to do a lot of combos that would technically reveal your position.
Sensors detect presence of unknown life form. Scanning. Number 152634. Approach.
We're down. I told you.
Inquest tactics tutorial initiated. Prepare to
My build also has a glaring weakness. Anyone who runs away from me pretty much has a free escape. I can't catch up to people.
Oh, those people.
I've got the
Skellig joined the server.
25% and I've got a hammer 3,
Skellig switched to Alia's social
but
club on
that's
the server.
about it. I've also got the 1200 range stun on the hammer, but beyond that, if they want to run, that's about all I could just kind of have to let them.
Okay, that is wrong. The thing that says interrupt and it would stop following.
Number 152634. Scored 90 out of 100%. Pass. Tutorial shutdown.
On the other hand, I am able to win 2v1s and now sometimes 3v1s. That's something that hasn't happened since the specialization patch. That thing nerfed me so hard. But now...
Number 152634. Scored 90 out of 100%. Pass. Tutorial shutdown.
I don't have enough energy.
Yes, you could, unbreakable field, glass, whatever. I thought it was a shortcut. Oh, let me jump out of there. No, it's a stupid window.
Where do you think you're running to? Little coward.
Jordan disconnected from Milk the Guernsey Milking Coalition on the server.
Alright, I'll see you, Six.
Paladin VII disconnected from Milk the Guernsey Milking Coalition on the server.
Endurance running low. This is new. Endurance running low.
The great dwarf's power is upon you all!
I like new places.
Not enough endurance. A new place to explore. Can't wait.
Behold, the
Never capitulate.
I don't have enough energy. Time to do some real damage. Time to do some real damage.
I fought for years in the Mist War. I know what it's like.
Everything's running like clockwork, as expected.
not enough energy. Take heed. I haven't taken leave of my senses. Take heed. I haven't taken leave of my senses. I've seen creatures of metal and steel. I could outrun a centaur. Time to do some real damage. This is new. Outrun a centaur.
Bill, come here.
Time to do some real damage. Impressive combination! Endurance running low. Have at you!
Draw, win!
My spirit endures.
Let this God shape it into a proper idol. My masterwork must be convincing. Get me blocks of enchanted ice.
I need help!
Draw wind!
Hey, Grawl, I killed your god. do some. I could outrun a centaur. You'll be feeling that one for days.
Maybe you're strong enough to learn my tale.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
Good hunting.
my knowledge grows.
Stand back or die. The shaman must finish his ritual. How did you get to me so fast? Fine. I can finish this quickly with a little effort.
Disarm them!
Time to do some real damage.
Good hunting.
Endurance running low. Feel the fury! Not enough energy. A new place to explore. Can't wait. Time to do some real damage. Time to do some real damage. Impressive combination!
That was a close fight. We've earned ourselves a few pints of ale, maybe even a whole keg.
Careful, control, Lee. Can't sight enemies if you're drunk.
What? I am no one. Ale dogs will sharpen our vision. Nail fists me.
Time to do some real damage.
Jormag's influence extends far beyond his actual reach. To the west, the sons of Svanir grow ever more dangerous and violent. To the east, the weak-minded Grawl worship the great beast in the sky. We...
How's it going?
The answers lie hidden around you. Coda's blessings upon you. Life is a trial. Coda the judge and Coda the jury.
Let's play bestie. I want to be Cassie. Okay, I'll be Mercury. If you're Marjorie, you gotta let me give you a kiss.
Seek, and you shall find. May the stars guide you. Seize the moment.
Watch yourself, cub. For Blood Legion.
How interesting.
moment. Seek, and you shall find. More violence, I say, less violence.
Turbo mode engaged.
Seize the moment. Seek, and you shall find.
You must visit more often.
Seize the moment.
You must visit more often.
I hope you're here to help. Maybe you could show me some moves. We do the best we can. Time to go.
Excelsior. Always be loyal to your crew.
Oh yeah, that's my loot. Nothing like the spoils of war. And I deserve it too.
May the stars guide you. We must all follow.
Exactly my thinking. Excellent.
Your collection consists of 2 golem hands.
Hydro has many.
I'm definitely interested. You have
I wonder what will win the SNAF prize next year. They make the same prediction every year.
And my odds of being correct continue to improve.
Amanda disconnected from the server.
Great cog.
OTL disconnected from the server.
Work is proceeding apace on my next generation of Earth movers.
Boing.
We must all fight. I hope you're here to help. We do the best we can. Maybe you could show me some moves. More violence, I say. Less violence. May the stars guide you.
Ho, traveler.